everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood French Canadian, aka V-Slayer. So if you're a fan of Mortal Kombat and you've been on Twitter lately, you probably saw what Ed Boon was teasing. So let's try to figure it out because he gave us 2.5 clues exactly. So a lot of people think it's a character, it could be anything because he says, here's what's coming next to Mortal Kombat. But because, the second combat pack was leaked and because new characters is what people wait for the most in games like these, we're gonna go ahead and assume that it is a new character. Now let's pull up the first clue that Papa Boon put on Twitter. So it is a video of the really popular Queen song Bohemian Rhapsody. So people were speculating with the lyrics, and then Ed Boon himself put the lyrics that it's supposed to refer to, that the clue is in. And he says, look up to the skies and see. Now I know a lot of people were looking at the date, so it came out in 1984, which is also the date that the song Purple Rain by Jimi Hendrix released, which, fun fact, the character Rain in Mortal Kombat was named after that song. So a lot of people were speculating that it might be Rain. But the fact that Ed Boon put the lyrics, look up to the skies and see, it might refer to that more than the song itself, the title, and the year. So let's go by that. Look up to the sky. So we already have Fujin, the god of the wind. We already have Raiden, the god of thunder, which is also something that is in the sky. We already have some levitating characters, but the ones that didn't make it in are like Ermac, perhaps, and a lot of people are speculating Natara because she has wings and she can fly, but I really don't see that as a possibility in my opinion. DLCs are like 90% male, so, And people were even speculating Superman because obviously he can fly. And there's the whole, is that a plane, is that a bird? No, it's Superman thing. And even though we do have a DC character in an MK game, he is a villain, and I don't believe that the heroes per se could make it in. I think they will stay in Injustice, but that's just my opinion. I might be very wrong. But here are my thoughts, and here's what I think. What commonly or typically rises up in the sky? You could say heat, you could say mist, or you could say smoke, right? So that's who I think it's referring to, human smoke. And I think that's even more relevant in the second clue and the 0.5 clue, let's say, that he gives us. So let's pull those up right now. Now right here in the second clue, it is a video trailer for Nightmare on Elm Street, which came out again in 1984. So the dates coincide. I'm not sure if, again, that has anything to do with it, but in clue 2.5, he says that it is in the title. So it's a word in the title. Now let's look at these clues from the least probable to the more probable. So in the title, we have A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, Wes Craven, Johnny Depp official trailer. So we're gonna start by Wes Craven. It could be another Wes Craven character, Ghostface, but the thing that this character was fake leaked, so I don't see it as a possibility, but hey, who knows. Then let's go to Johnny Depp. Now Johnny Depp played a lot of characters for Tim Burton, and no, I don't believe that Jack Sparrow could make it in a Mortal Kombat game, even though that could be pretty cool. I think that is the least probable of them all. Now, Ed also deconfirmed Edward Scissorhands by saying, I don't think he looks ready for a fight, and honestly that's pretty true, because look at this guy. He looks more scared than anything. Now the only Johnny Depp character that I feel would have a chance is Sweeney Todd. Now if you guys remember this movie, again it's a Tim Burton movie, so super gothic and dark. Basically Sweeney Todd is a barber that cuts your hair and then slits your throat and then cooks you into meat pies. So I feel like it would really fit well with the Mortal Kombat universe because of how dark it all is. So my only issue with Johnny Depp being a character, which would mean that his likeness and his voice would be in the game, is that let's say the combat pack comes out in October or November. It means that everything has already been produced, right? The voice lines and the model construction. But if you guys don't know, Johnny Depp has been involved in a very big court case recently revolving around his ex-wife. So I don't know if the timetables here would coincide, so that's why I think it's also, least probable out of all of these. So moving on, we also have the word nightmare in the title. Now you guys probably know the character from the Soul Calibur series, and the reason I think that this could happen is because Soul Calibur is known to have a lot of guest characters in their games. They have characters from movies and from other games. They have Ezio from Assassin's Creed, they've had Geralt from The Witcher, they've also had Yoda and Vader from Star Wars. So I think it's about time that one of their characters appears in another fighting game. So I'm going to say this is minimally plausible, like it's more plausible than Sweeney Todd making it in Mortal Kombat 11. And now for the last part. The word elm is present in this title. Now elm is a type of tree. And if you guys don't know, Human Smoke's first appearance was in Mortal Kombat 2 in the Living Forest stage, so he was hiding behind a tree. He wasn't playable in this game, he would just appear sometimes on that stage. So that is why I think it could be Human Smoke, and honestly I used to main him in MK9 and it would be freaking amazing. And now I know, I don't have Mortal Kombat anymore because my PlayStation 4 died, right? However, I just realized I actually have it on PC because I had bought it on sale like last year, I think, which I didn't even remember. The only problem is I don't have Aftermath and I don't want to spend money on that again, especially if there's no like PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 free upgrade. There's so much money I can dump in this one game. But regardless, it would be really freaking awesome. And now Ed Boon also deconfirmed a lot of other characters that people were speculating. So he said that it would not be Freddy Krueger, of course, he was in MK9 if you guys remember. He also said it will not be Michael Myers. And now when Losty Girl, a prominent player in the NRS scene, said that she thinks that it's Smoke, Ed Boon replied with "What the fuck are you smoking?" ? And a winky face. Now it's kind of weird because this interaction is different from all the other ones. In all the other ones he specifically said that no, it wasn't this character, but for Smoke it's very vague. So obviously if someone had the right answer he wouldn't come out and say it, at least I don't think, until the trailer is out or something. So I feel like Smoke is probably the most probable answer. If it's not Smoke, then it might be Rain as well. But maybe I'm 100% wrong and maybe it has to do with the year 1894. Now I don't know what other prominent characters came out that year, but if you guys can think of someone, let me know down in the comments. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think these clues might be pointing to, which character or which guest character he might be referring to here in these tweets. So that's it for this video, guys. Have yourself a wonderful day and I'll see you all very soon.